Darkness settles over the town, whilst a white mist slowly creeps its way through the streets. Clouds drift across the sky to unveil the large blood moon residing in the sky, causing every dog to howl loudly as I stare out of my bedroom window, watching as the fog rolls in and blankets the house. The grandfather clock obnoxiously ticks with each moment that passes by. The agonizingly slow passing of time further heightens my anxiety. The floor outside my bedroom door creaks when someone paces back and forth in front of it. This has been happening every night for the past 2 weeks. The grandfather clock chimes when the hand strikes midnight, causing me to turn and face the door, a shotgun in hand. I inhaled a deep breath, raised the gun in my hand, and pointed it toward the door as I waited for the knocking to begin. It seemed like an eternity had passed by before the light raps on my bedroom door sounded. 3 knocks, indicating that the thing I'd been waiting for was now standing on the other side of that fragile wooden door. The tapping on the door makes my hands begin to tremble. The more I try to put my index finger on the trigger, the more I begin to panic and question whether or not this is what I wanted to do. My parents and I had been staying in our rooms after 10 o'clock at night. It was the only way to protect ourselves from the monster that roamed the hallways at night. I knew deep down inside that this was the right thing to do. It was the only thing to do at this point in time. I would solve everything. My parents would finally be able to start the process of grieving like they should have been doing the entire time. This was the only way to get my life back to the way it had been before all this tragedy struck. More tapping at the door. God, what the hell am I going to do? Do I blast a hole in the door in hopes of hitting the damn thing that's been terrorizing my family for the past 2 weeks? Or do I stay still, isolated in this room, with the door locked? The gun falls back to my side when I hear the soft tone of voice coming from my brother. Can you open the door, Stan? I need to talk to you about something. Go away! I shout. Please, Stan. I don't have anyone else to talk to. He pleads. Get the hell away from the door! You're hurting my feelings, Stanley. He growls. The tone of my brother's voice is lower, inhuman, and downright scary. My hands tremble worse than they had been not too long ago. I raise the gun once more, pointing it at the door as the handle jiggles. This is the best thing to do. This is the right thing, I told myself as the door slowly creaked open. I quickly pulled the trigger when my brother stepped into the room. Brain matter and tissue covered the door upon impact of the bullet. This would slow him down for a little bit, but I had to come up with something long-term. You see, my brother committed suicide 2 weeks ago, and it doesn't matter how many times I blow his head off, because he just keeps coming